There's really an unending fascination and interest and discovery and an increasing sense of amazement and astonishment at what transpires in the inner field of our awareness as we engage seriously with our sadhana. Our coherent body of practices that are meant to coalesce together to greatly accelerate the growth of consciousness within us and our capacity to see and discern and understand, realize, and really intuit the deeper and deeper layers and depths of existence. There are so many arenas of life that are so deeply interesting. The truth of the matter is, certainly for myself, and you've heard me say this many times, there's really nothing like what begins to reveal itself inside us as we practice seriously and systematically and with great joy and discipline. It's really something truly extraordinary and magnificent, and something that is the highest possible blessing for life. To see into that depth, to peer into the innermost mystery of existence, to have the veils, as it were, that otherwise obscure and cover over and conceal what is there, removed, and increasingly so over time. It's something very, very, very profound. And we know that in every civilization, in every human culture, there have been those beings who specialize in this investigation in one way or another. Through one means or another, individuals were heart moved and heart awakened and heart guided to see into the transcendental depths and the totality and wholeness of existence, and then to attempt to describe or speak, to articulate and express, to narrate what it is that is visible from that vantage point and perspective of attained ultimacy of consciousness. This exquisitely beautiful tradition that we study, the Shakta-Shaiva non-dual tradition that originates particularly from Kashmir, but also from other regions of South Asia, has such exquisite teachings to offer, specific, nuanced, detailed, extraordinarily precise expressions of knowledge and of understanding and of revealing capacities and potencies and aspects and dimensions of life that are otherwise just ignored or unavailable or available only in the most minimal, superficial, or incomplete fashion. To complete knowledge, to supreme knowledge, to attain the totality of the knowing of what is. These are very high aspirations and goals, and are legitimate enterprises within which a certain grouping, as it were, of human beings will always seek to engage. It's a great privilege, actually, and a great delight and a great joy to be just so called by all of this, and to devote our time and our energy and our attention and our true intelligence to allowing this to unfold in our life, even as we pursue other things in our life. This is a householder path, as we're not about the negation of everything else, but we are about the understanding that ultimately what abides at the very center of the mandala, of the vortex wheel of the Shakti potencies of reality, is this indescribable wholeness. That bliss of consciousness is present in any and every other experience that we might have in life that we find interesting or attractive or pleasurable or in some way meaningful, but to experience the distilled intensity of that pure ambrosial nectar within ourselves, and then to recognize that that is the very character and essence of who we are, of what we are as living beings, as reality itself embodied in this life. This is something really extraordinary to investigate. And we do so in every possible way, through our study and through our practice, through our experience, through our gatherings of various sorts. And you can feel how extraordinary, magnificent, mysterious, and wild this world is, and our birth within it, and the possibility and the scope of what awaits us and what is present to be animated and truly lived in this life is beyond the imagination of the ordinary. It is something unimaginably beautiful, and we are, as it were, caught up in the fervor and grip of the intensity of the awakening Shakti within us that calls us from that transcendental depth to realize and attain, experience, delight in, and embody the wholeness of reality within this lifetime, within this body, mind, within our existence, and to do so for the benefit and upliftment of all.